Hi everyone. Good
Hello,
evening.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, very good evening.
Good evening.
So,
Good evening, ma'am.
thank you. Thank you, Achut. You look very different today. Look like a very old person. I mean, a grown-up person today. Maybe because of the stash and, isn't it? All right. So, Aditya Satyan. Seeing you for the first time, Aditya. You've been here before? Well, Samantana, I have met you. Punya, of course, I know you. Amal and Achyut is frequently coming to my class. So we will now start the session with a small warm up. Like after a long time, we are meeting again. So just tell me something interesting, Nandana.
What should I say, ma'am?
What you felt when you heard, Mr. Trump has COVID, is tested COVID?
What's the most- Am I audible?
Sorry? No, I can't. I can't hear you.
One.
My question is, what you felt, when you get the news, Mr. Trump and his wife, the first lady, tested COVID positive.
Sad, but I mean, I can't say anything. There's no opinion as such as I can make about their life.
All right. What about you, Achyut Espai?
Uh, he should have taken more care,
Uh-huh. More care.
and maybe he might lose the election again
Uh-huh. Might lose the election again. All
because
right.
of COVID.
Because of COVID. What do you think, Punya, if I say, this is a publicity scam so that he's trying to get more, sympathy from the people so that he can bag more votes next election?
There are different points of view, right? So some people can say that.
Some people can say that. So what do you can say that? What you will be saying about it?
Maybe it's a fact or false.
It's no. It's not a maybe. What did you felt initially? The first thing came into your mind. Be honest.
I'm not really sure.
You didn't feel anything, maybe. Okay, but I don't know. It's recording. Okay, later. So Amal Raj, what is the first? I mean, the latest news strike you very badly, or that came to your heart and mind. Which is a news like that? Which is a recent news that has affected you?
Ma'am, increasing of corona number patients.
Increasing number of COVID patients, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Other than that,
Ma'am, ma'am, the war between India, Pakistan, China, and between Armenia and Azerbaijan war.
Azerbaijan. Okay. All right. So, any information you gathered about this war between Armenia and Azerbaijan? That's what you said, right?
Ma'am, it's mainly based on the religion.
It's based on religion. Okay.
Ma'am, the country supporting them based on the religion itself. Like Pakistan supporting Armenia and Russia and France is supporting Azerbaijan. Albania.
Albania. Okay, good. So you people are having, an eye on the world news and the news happening in our country. That's really good. So my move is to now Gayatri Manoj. Can I see your face, Gayatri, if you don't mind? Yeah, looking pretty today.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Tell me something about the news you heard today and yesterday.
I usually check the corona virus report and about that war and all.
Why particularly about these two situations? I mean, these two incidents, war and COVID.
Like about the like in our area also the virus is spreading really fast and most of the areas are closed down and stuff like
Contained.
that.
All right. And why about the war? I would like to know.
I couldn't actually understand them. I just read it, the headlines.
Read the headlines, but that attracted you to read it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In Cambridge University, there is a course, War, Strategy and Negotiation. That's an ME course, Masters, 1 year. Anybody interested to do that course? War, Strategy and Negotiation. Will be interesting, right? If I get a chance, if I could finish off everything and I can spend 1 year free, I would be doing that just to know what they're teaching and what can I do in that one. Simply. All right, coming to, there was somebody else who left already. Nandana, Srikanth is not, Nandana is there. Someone else was there, left. Aditya. Well, let's begin. I know that you're grown-up girls. You might be having some kind of embarrassment, but I want you to do this. Since we are here, since the management has asked us to do this, we have to do this. All right. Firstly, I want you to practice the tone changes, the speed changes of, and the mood changes of the same sentence of a content. Okay, could you tell me what is the difference between content and content? Content, content, and content.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, pronunciation is of course different, but the meaning is also very different. Just Google it right now. What is content and what is content?
Ma'am, can you say the first word again?
Yeah. Initially, I said content and content. Content, content. Two different meanings are there. Content is the, for example, the summary or whatever be the thing that we need to convey. All right. For example, you are studying history. What is the content? Which means what is in that one? What is in the textbook? What is in the notebook exactly? On the other hand, content is happiness. Got the difference? Okay. Now I'll be giving you another word. Spelling. Y-A-T-C-H. Nandana, can you say what is Y-A-T-C-H?
Yacht.
Hmm?
Yacht.
A-T-C-H.
Yacht.
Yacht. Good one. That's right. How did you get that?
I have learned it before, so I think that is.
Yeah. But there are two types of pronunciations, yacht and yacht. We can say it in both ways. But who says yacht and who says yacht? When to say that is entirely different. Okay, and how could you pronounce why, where, what, want, what, water? Your lips go round. Okay, it's not straight like water, it's water. You can see if it just look at you straight. What, when, where, why, etc. So, you know, this is a choice. Actually, this is a choice for Indians. When I was teaching some of my students, they are working in the film field, they told me, like, why should we learn this? Because now there is a distinction between, there's a Canadian English, African English, American English, British English, Australian English. Of course, why can't we have Indian English? I said it's a choice. You can depend, you can decide how you want to speak, but the real people who speaks English, who knows the meaning of the word exactly as it is, will smile at you, will laugh at you. For example, you are saying, content instead of content. How will they understand? Are you planning to work with only Indians? No, right? No, we have to go out. We have to grow. We have to explore. So I wish everybody would take it seriously. Whoever is coming, I would try to change. Just have a look at this one. All right. What you see is a lot of words. On the other side, you can see different columns, rows. One is filled with English text, one is filled with something you haven't read before. Of course, you read it before, but you don't have much experience in reading this one. So if you just hide this part and ask you to read only the other kind of spellings, I mean the symbols, will you be able to do that? Anyone? I don't think that you can do this without practice, because this is phonetics. You are seeing, what you are seeing here is entirely phonetics. And we call this particular section phonetic transcriptions. And we call this section English text of alphabet. Okay, so my first intention was to teach you the phonetics, every symbols, and help you learn and read this transcription so that you don't need to look at anyone to help understand the pronunciation. Secondly, I wanted to teach you this one. This is just an example. You can see common classroom language. I've taken this to teach 7th standard and 5th standard students. Just giving you an example. Okay, I need to give you much serious than this one. This question. Okay, when is the homework for? You can ask this in any way, but if you can ask this in many different speeds and different tones, that will improve your style of speaking. That will improve your quality of speaking. I'm just going to read this in different speeds. When is the homework for? 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 Okay, so these 4 speeds could be applied in different situations. We can ask it very fast when we are in a hurry to go, and the other person also not, doesn't have much time to speak. We can ask it very faster. Secondly, second speed, if the person could not understand what you're asking, You can just make small pauses. When is the homework for? Make little pauses. When is. There's a small gap between these when and is. Give some pauses. All right. The homework for. So going to the third speed. When is the homework for? Homework. What is the homework for? Or this is clearly, this kind of techniques. The third speed is kindly, quietly, giving emphasis to certain words, which means when that particular person must hear that particular word more clearly, you give emphasis at that word. All right? Fourth speed, you know, it depends on the situation exactly. When is the homework for? When is the homework for? Giving more explained mood. Okay, you're trying to, clearly state what you're trying to say. This example is not really apt for the speed 4. But if there is a serious thing that you really need to convey word by word, the listener should exactly understand what you're trying to say, then you can try on the fourth speed. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. What do you think when we adjust the speed of the speech? How is this going to help you, Punya?
Makes the speech more recognizable to the listener,
Make the speech more recognizable to the listener. Good.
understandable.
Understandable. Any other reason?
Makes the speech clear.
Clear, okay. That's it. Good. Nandana, is there anything that you could now tell me?
Makes the person want to hear it.
Make the person want to hear. Yeah, good. Good point. Same. Amal Raj? What is your opinion about speaking same content in 4 or many speeds and many pauses with tone changes?
Ma'am, maybe it's really difficult.
Sorry?
Ma'am, if we speak on in different tones, it's very difficult.
The first intention is, as Punya said, make it more clear, make it more understandable, make it more attractive. Just like Nandana and Punya had the same opinion. Particularly, it is all about, attracting people. If you are just listening to the news readers in Al Jazeera and other news channels, they never maintain the same speed. From the beginning to the end, they vary, they keep on changing their speed. They keep on changing their pitches. They keep on changing their poses. They keep on changing the stretching patterns. And we always, we have a tendency to sit and listen, isn't it? That's what we are all supposed to do here. And also depending upon the making the point clear, that is also the first primary area. Isn't it, Achyuta Spy? What do you think about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you're all ready to go for a training, Gayatri? Yeah. Find a content, take anything from anywhere, change the speed, practice this in this way. I will teach you how to reduce the speed for the speed 1, how to increase the speed for the second, third, and fourth one. Okay, but I'll be giving you my example from here, which is available here already. Can you explain that again? Can you speak louder, please? Okay, these are the 2 questions I'm going to consider here. First one, can you speak louder, please? Here, reduce the gap. The only technique is to reduce the gap. Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak? Can you speak? Can you speak louder, please? There's no gap. Okay? Can you? Can you? It is like it's a pen. Okay, I'm just writing a way that you can understand. Can you speak? Okay. Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder, please? I'm just giving you certain tips, okay? You can choose, it's your, area, how you want to improve it. So the speed one, you got it. No gaps in the middle. There is no gap between the words. Can you speak louder, please? Second one, can you explain that again? Can you explain that again? Can you explain? Can you explain that again? Can you explain that again? So when I'm moving to the speed two, I'm just giving there some spaces. Can you speak louder, please? 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 Speed two. Third speed. Can you speak louder, please? Here, the mood has come. We are trying to give, more clarity on what we need. We need more louder voice. That is pitched. Before pitching, of course, we need to put a break here, a pause here. Can you speak louder? Speak, pause, louder. Got it? Can you speak louder, please? Okay. Speed 4. Speed 4 is always happening with the last word. The third, the last word and the previous word a little bit stretched. Of course, the stretching happens with the pitching. Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder, please? You can see louder and please expanded. More space, more gap, more voice, more pitching. Clear? So just try in this way. Don't be embarrassed. If you have any kind of embarrassment, tell me. You can just send the voice directly to me in WhatsApp. What do you think? Come up with your opinion. Nandana. Was that you, Nandana, trying to speak?
No, ma'am, the connection went.
Okay. Yeah, please give me your suggestions so that we can move accordingly, but stick on to that, whatever you give. Punya, what do you think about it?
I think we can do it in the class.
Do it in the class, better. So will you be able to, volunteer to start with?
Okay.
Yeah. Speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, and speed 4 should go like that.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Can you speak louder, please?
It is speed 2. And speed 3. Speed 1 is without any gap. Can you speak louder, please? There's no gap.
Can you speak louder, please?
Good. Good. Could you try it again? The same one, the same speed?
Can you please sorry.
It's okay.
Can you speak louder, please?
Can you speak louder? Can you?
Can you speak louder, please?
Exactly. Now you can see can you becomes ku. Okay? Can you speak louder, please? Yeah. Now, speed 2.
Can you speak louder, please?
Perfect. Speed 3.
Can you speak louder, please?
All right. This is enough. You don't need to go for speed 4. You have done this in the 3 speed itself. All right. So this becomes important when you are taking any kind of English test, obviously, or when you are, talking to anybody, native speakers. Sometimes we might don't understand what they're saying, particularly the speed 1. Okay. So this is what called contractions. contracting words and sentences. Okay, can you speak? Became can you speak? Can you speak? That sound becomes coming from here. Can you speak? Can you speak? Like that. So a lot of changes would happen. You should understand that, and you can understand this only when you start speaking the same way. All right. What about boys? If I ask you to do it here, will you be able to do that? Amal.
And should I do it now?
Yeah, if you could. I won't insist.
Uh, can you speak louder, please?
Well, more speed. With more speed.
Please. Ma'am,
You want to hear again? Can you speak louder, please?
can you speak louder, please?
Yeah, that's good. See, it's not really important, or it's not really always, we can insist that you should speak in this way only. It's your privilege. Okay, it's your decision that you can choose your style of speaking. All right. Thank you, Amal. Achyut.
Can you speak louder, please?
Good. Speed 2.
Can you speak louder, please?
Speed 3.
Can you speak louder, please?
All right. Okay. I think if I send you the voices, not mine, of course, the real voices of the speakers, will you be able to hear that many times, maybe 3 times or 5 times or 10 times, and try to change, move to your preferred speaking styles? That's what I have done with the junior teachers here. I used to send them voices, along with that a kind of activities. By listening the sound, they will have to answer certain questions from what they heard. Okay, this will help you to concentrate in the style and the content. Okay, later, after 2 weeks, I have asked them to speak like the same content, speak in the same voice. Agreeing with that? All right. So before that, I just need every student in my hand. I have already spoken to Dean sir and also Sir Raju sir. Hopefully, when he comes back next week, what's going to happen after the exams? You're done with the exams, right? You had to come
From Monday, ma'am.
Monday onwards. Yeah, after the exams, we will be changing something. Then afterwards, I'll start the same training. So I would wind it up with the Gayatri's voice. Speed 1.
Can you speak louder, please?
Speed 1.
Can you speak louder, please?
Good. Speed 2.
Can you speak louder, please?
Speed 3.
Can you speak louder, please?
Speed 4.
Can you speak louder, please?
Good. Okay. So it doesn't mean that you should speak how I speak here, how I train you. I have my own style. You're supposed to develop your own styles. Boys would feel it a little difficult because that's quite normal. Okay. But girls would easily adapt to any style of speaking. That's true. But I am very, what to say? If I hear something continuously, I would change to that tone. Today I had to speak with a Tamil person. He's from Tanjavur, somewhere, Madurai. After talking to him, many times from yesterday, he told me, Madam, I call you tomorrow. I call you tomorrow. I call you later. I said, okay, you call me tomorrow. It came automatically, without knowing. I said like that, and suddenly I was just stunned, and I was looking at my daughter. What did I say? Like that. So this is a common quality among the female, but the boys usually don't have such. But you should always develop it. That's called mirroring and creating empathy. That is very important in your employment life, even in personal life. When you speak and behave like the person sitting opposite to you, there is an empathy created, there is an attachment created. Once we reflect the same moment and the same style of the other person, that is called mirroring. This could be done through voice as well. Okay, so kindly change it. Achyut and Amal, done? We'll be doing, right? So hope to see you after the exams and we'll continue a fresh session. I will meet you next week. Okay. All right, just kidding. So can I say bye now? Have good food, good rest, study well, write exams well. Bye-bye. Take
Thank you, ma'am.
And
care. Bye-bye.